At one point, it was just like in front of my face.
UC, fossil free, UC,
Fossil free, UC, fossil free,
UC,
fossil free,
UC,
fossil free,
UC,
fossil free,
UC,
fossil free, UC.
UC, 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 UC. Let's go, Gary. Come on, Gary. UC, 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 UC. UC. Woo. Let's go, people. Let's go. We live, baby. We live. We live, y'all.
We in the building.
I hope I did. I was out of the way.
What do we want? Divestment! When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Divestment!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Divestment!
When do we want it?
Now!
Fossil free!
UC!
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 Fossil free!
UC! UC! UC!
What do we want?
Divestment! Now! Divestment! Now! Now! UC! 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 Now! Divestment! Now! Divestment! Now! Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Hey!
Ain't no power like the
Power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. So tell me.
Because the power of the
People don't stop. Split. Now. Divestment. Now. UC. 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 UC.
What?
UC.
Yeah, you are.
UC.
Now!
I like it.
Divestment!
Now! Divestment! Now! UC! 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 Now! Divestment! Now! Divestment! UC! 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 UC!
Divestment! Divestment!
Divestment! Divestment! Divestment! Divestment! Divestment! Divestment!
Divestment!
Woo! Am I right?
The first thing he asked me was, how's student organisation around the divest movement? And I said, it's really, really strong.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm looking forward to sending him some pictures after today's event. I just want to point out that you are part of a massive sea change that's prompted even the Rockefeller Foundation, a family that made its fortune from oil, to divest $50 billion in assets from fossil fuels. Rockefeller provides UC, I think, with an interesting path forward. Like UC, the Rockefeller Foundation began by divesting its commitment to coal. UC too has moved beyond coal.
Yeah!
So we need to thank President Ono for that. Now the time has come for UC to quit its direct investments in all fossil fuels. Why? Well, the climate continues to warm. Sea levels continue to rise. Floods and droughts continue to become more severe and frequent. And species extinction is continuing at an alarming rate. And if you think the situation of 6.5 million Syrian refugees fleeing is a crisis, then imagine 50 million environmental refugees by 2020. The United Nations, of which I'm a UNESCO chair as well, predicts that this is how many people will be forced from their homes as the natural environment changes. So if the world has any hope of preventing the 2 degrees Celsius rise in temperature that climate scientists are warning us of, then between 2/3 and 4/5 of fossil fuels need to stay in the ground. So I want to thank you for coming out today to share your voice and demand UC divest from fossil fuels. Those who remain thirsty at the edges of a dry riverbank in Kenya, thank you. The millions who are predicted to starve to death as the world warms, thank you. The islander nation sinking under the rising tide, thank you. And the species that have no voice in climate talks, which I will be attending in December, also thank you. And the unborn children of tomorrow, thank you. You are adding your voice to the 400,000 people who last September marched through the streets of Manhattan demanding action on climate change now. You are the change we are hoping to see at UC, and you are the change all life on Earth desperately needs.
More electric cars! They don't pollute! Electric cars rule! What's up, Bearcats? What's up, Bearcats? We're talking to all the Bearcats! Climate change sucks, huh? Really, really bad! Really bad! When we started this conversation so many years ago, it was urgent. The problem today is it's even more urgent. Humans have never faced a more real problem. And people still don't listen. We have 100 people standing in front of me. That's awesome. We've come a long way.
Let's go, Evan. Let's go, Evan. Let's go, Evan.
But there's a few important people that still don't hear us, so we need to be even louder. So that's the problem. We need to grow. We need to grow fast, and we need to grow for everyone. Everyone depends on fixing this problem. And UC has the capability to take a step closer. Today, we need everyone. We need everyone to fix the most urgent problem that's faced humans. Climate change will touch everyone, and will do it in the next decade. That sucks. Today, we need to tell the decision makers at UC that if we can take a stand against the fossil fuel industry, if we can take a stand against business as usual, because right now business as usual hurts the future of you, it hurts the future of me, it hurts the future of all Bearcats. Tell everyone today, tell our board to take our assets out of fossil fuels, and we'll have a cleaner tomorrow. March it! financial decisions instead of moral decisions. An industry that focuses on profits and not ethics.
Bars! Bars!
An industry that we as a public university are funding and financing. That industry is the fossil fuel industry. And we are here today united to fight for our future, the future of our children, and the future of Bearcats that are going to walk through this university. We're also here to fight for those who can't fight today. Fossil fuel industry is the most responsible industry for climate change, affecting marginalized communities around the world who have made little to no impact of climate change. These people have become climate refugees. There are over millions of climate refugees today, but those people, they don't have time to fight and unite and try and make change because they're looking for a meal to eat and a place to stay, a place to go with their families and their children. We have to fight here today for those people. We also have to fight for the future, for our future children, for the future Bearcats. Because if we don't make change today, there's no one that are going to be without a meal to eat and without a place to stay. We need to divest from the fossil fuel industry. We need to make real change on campus. We need to make history. And I believe, we all believe, that our president and our board of trustees will make the right decision when it comes time to in January and in February. Power to the people!
Yeah!
Good morning, everybody! Good morning! Thank you all for coming out today! So we are here today because we are calling on the Board of Trustees of the University of Cincinnati to divest our endowment fund holdings from fossil fuel stocks. This is really important because there is currently a bubble in the valuation of companies in the fossil fuel industry. What this means is that they are not paying as much as they should be for the pollution that they are creating. Carbon dioxide, which comes from fossil fuel production and burning, is creating climate change, and fossil fuel companies are not being held accountable for that pollution. If that carbon bubble didn't exist, coal would be 3 times the cost it is now for all of the pollution that they're creating. They are not paying that money, and that money is not reflected in the stocks that they have, which is what we are invested in. This is important because we need to divest that money. We cannot support an industry that creates it, that is not being held accountable for their actions. We need to hold them accountable for their actions. We need to stigmatize the fossil fuel industry. We need system change, not climate change. We need to pop the carbon bubble!
Pop that bubble! Pop that
By
bubble!
now or soon, you should all have a small container of bubbles in your hand. We're going to, on the count of 3, please wait to blow the bubbles until after I say.